guys, Ash from Tech Talk. I just want to chat a little bit about what my channel is going to primarily be about. Phones have come a long way over the years. It was always you buy a cheap phone and it's absolutely naff, or you have to fork out a shed load of money for the top end flagships. But now companies such as Xiaomi and Realme are bringing out some really good budget phones for less than 200 quid, and the specs are surprisingly good for what you're getting. It definitely makes me wonder whether you actually have to fork out 600, 700, 800 quid for a flagship phone, whereas for 90% of users, these budget phones are going to be absolutely fine. Unless you're a hardcore gamer, a hardcore photographer, you do loads and loads of multitasking, having all different apps open all in one go, most people aren't going to need really expensive phones. Even some of the budget phones film video in 4K, okay, not necessarily stabilized, but using a gimbal you can get something definitely usable. So my channel, I'm going to focus more on the budget segment, and possibly more to the mid or premium mid-range of what they call it. So one of my next videos I'm going to do is going to be the new budget phones versus an old flagship. So in that case, it's going to be like the Realme 7 against my old P20 Pro. The P20 Pro is one that I used for a couple of years. I absolutely loved it. So it'll be a really interesting comparison to sort of see how they stack up. I mean, the Realme 7 I paid 150 quid for outright. The P20 Pro at launch was about 800. So it kind of makes you think, is it worth the extra 600 quid or whatever on top to get something like this, or will you be happy with just using a budget phone? And just phones in general are just becoming so much better. For an example, this video I'm shooting on the front-facing camera of my iPhone 12, so it'd be interesting to see how that comes out, you know, when I upload this video later on. And yeah, I mean, I'll probably do a couple of YouTube videos as well using some of these budget phones, just to see how they do, whether they pick up the audio well, whether they stay in focus on me, and you know, all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be an interesting challenge for me to do this, and something that I'm really looking forward to doing, as I've said in my intro video, so to speak. So yeah, watch out for the comparison video of those, and then in the next few weeks I'll just be uploading more and more videos on more of the budget phones, because I just think they're getting so good that it actually makes me think to myself, well, did I need to fork out for an iPhone 12? Did I really need to spend that much money on an iPhone 12, or would I have been happy with the Xiaomi Redmi Note 9, which is now on Amazon for 129 quid, 4 gigs RAM, 128 gig storage, a decent camera, which is what I mainly use the phone for, you know, a bit of social media. It's got a whacking great battery on it, so yeah, I need to find out. So please join me on the journey, and let's see where it goes. I've got plans to try and do a couple of the Motorola phones, a couple more Xiaomi, Realme, and I may even delve into the even lesser known brands like Cubot, Blackview, They're the ones that offer really budget phones for less than 100 quid, some of them. So it'd be really interesting, just out of curiosity, to know what they're like. Obviously you're not going to get a lot for what you're paying. Definitely not in terms of these budget ones. They're not going to be a touch on that. So yeah, that's the plan, to try and just give a bit of info on a lot of these budget phones, and just to see if for most people they're worth it. I will do a comparison on, maybe the Realme 7 against my iPhone 12, which, you're talking easily a £700 difference in price, which will be interesting, because if I'm doing obviously the comparison with the iPhone, I won't be able to record with it. So whether I use my P20 Pro or something else to actually record the video, and then obviously you can leave comments as to whether you think that's any good. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting journey. I'm really looking forward to it. So let me know if there's anything specific budget wise that you want me to have a look at, and I'll try my best to get hold of one to do that for you. So yeah, please like, subscribe, it will really help the channel out. Have a good day.